So 2016 is officially done and we're now on to 2017. And with that in mind, I'm thinking about some things that are not bad. And I'm not trying to be negative here, and so take everything I'm saying with a hefty grain of salt. In fact, maybe pour a whole salt shaker on what I'm saying. But here are some things from 2016 in education that I wouldn't mind if they kind of stay back in 2016 as we move forward into the next year. Number one, the dab. Look, I realize that solving a complex math problem and scoring a touchdown are both worthy of excitement and fun and celebration. But the problem is kids are dabbing all the time. And they're dabbing in ways that don't actually warrant celebration. You know, getting up to sharpen your pencil is not celebration worthy. So here's my solution. Get a whistle, get a yellow flag, and throw the flag and blow the whistle every time you see excessive celebration. Number two, acronyms. Acronyms have been a problem in education for a long time, and I get it, but it's become a little bit extreme when you suddenly realize you need to go to a PLC meeting and bring your DBQ scores and your DIBEL scores, because you might be deciding who belongs in RTI and POI, and then you're going to discuss what this means for your FBI, your first best instruction. And in the meantime, you just want to say things how they actually are. And speaking of language, I want to do away with the word rigor. So that's my number three thing. I'm done with rigor. Every time I hear the word rigor, it makes me think of dead people. And I want schools to be exciting and alive and full of fun. And I understand that you need to make things challenging. But if the word itself makes you think of the sixth sense, then there's a problem. Maybe we could just change it from rigor to vigor. It's still challenging, it's still difficult, but it's also done with passion and energy. And maybe that's the word we're going for in 2017. Just take all the R's and scratch them out and change them to V's and you'll be good. The next one, number four, is one that I've heard a lot of teachers talk about, and this is actually something we dealt with at our house, and it's bottle flipping. I'm done with bottle flipping. We had to make it an outdoor sport at our house because bottle flipping was happening so often. And here's a news flash, it's actually something that's slightly annoying. Now, I've seen amazing things with teachers who have incorporated it into learning. I've seen functional texts, I've seen physics classes, and all of that. And yet, there's a time and a place for a bottle flip. And I'm thinking of the time and place maybe is 2016. Maybe we're done with that one. And then on a more serious note, here's number five. I want to be done with treating teachers like villains. I see this with politicians, I see this with newspapers, I see this on the radio. Well, I don't see it on the radio because I listen on the radio, but you get the point. I'm done with teachers being treated like villains, being blamed for everything from the economy to any kind of social ill, being treated like they're lazy, being told that they have too much time off. And in the meantime, people have no idea what it's like to be a teacher. Maybe 2017 could be the year of the teacher. Maybe it could be the year that we celebrate all of the amazing things that teachers are doing day in and day out. And so maybe it's time we celebrate all the small things that are happening every day in the school when nobody else is paying attention. Maybe that's what 2017 could be all about.